What's up everybody? Welcome to my channel where we don't do and think like the average person out there. So in this video today, I'm going to be showing you step by step how you can invest in the S&P 500. And you don't need to be a pro to do all of this. All you're going to need is a brokerage account and some money, and the ETF that you're going to be selecting to invest in the S&P 500. Now the S&P 500 is an index that tracks the top 500 companies in the United States. Unlike stocks though, you can invest in the S&P 500 directly through your brokerage account. You'd have to invest in what is called an ETF. This tracks the S&P 500. So historically, the S&P 500 has an annualized return of 10% per annum. So when you invest in the S&P 500, it's not like you're going out there and trying to find the best performing stock. You're just trying to keep up with the average performance of the stock market. And this has proven over time to have outperformed many of the professionals on Wall Street. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Now, if you're outside of the United States, one of the best brokerage accounts you can use is Interactive Brokers. If you're in the United States, you have a lot of options like M1 Finance or Robinhood. I'll leave links to these brokers in the description below. So after you open your account, the second thing that you're going to do is fund your account. For Interactive Brokers, again, once you're outside of the United States and you don't have like a Bank of America account or a TD Ameritrade account, you're going to need to wire transfer to Interactive Brokers, or you can use Wise Transfer. So I'll be leaving two links in the description on how you can fund and withdraw money from your account. And if you're going to be using wire transfers to fund your account, depending on the bank that you're using, you're going to be paying like maybe $20 or more to do that wire transfer. So if you're planning to fund your account using wire transfer, some banks may charge anywhere between $15 to maybe $30 to do a wire transfer, or even more than that. So what I recommend is that if you're going to invest like $100 per month, save up $300 and then you have $50 for that wire transfer fee, and then you make a transfer every 3 months, so you don't have to be paying fees every single month just to get your money into Interactive Brokers. I highly recommend Wise as an alternative. Some Visa card may not work with Wise though, while some of them may charge a fee when you're doing a deposit to Wise, but Wise is a good workaround for those who are going to be using wire transfer. So let's take a look at some of the ETFs that tracks the S&P 500. And here it's lists some of the best S&P 500 for Q2 for 2022. So you have IVV, SPLG, and VOO. And you also have SPY, which is the most liquid. The next thing we're going to do is make a comparison. So we're going to be using the ETF comparison tool to compare the two ETFs. They are IVV and SPLG. Now as you can see here are some popular comparisons. So I said IVV and SPLG. So here you have the issuer, which is BlackRock and State Street Global Advisor. Here you have the asset under management, average daily volume, and as you can see, the underlying index is the S&P 500. Number of holding here 507 and here 506. Now let's take a look at the expense ratio. Now the expense ratio is pretty much a fee that you pay to manage your fund, and these funds are passively managed, so these fees are typically lower than the actively managed funds. Now let's see the performance of both. As you can see, they are pretty close, and here are the holdings, and these are the top holdings for both funds. So let's log into Interactive Brokers and purchase one of these ETF. And like I always say, you don't need a lot of money to start investing. So here I have $7.41 in the account. So let's go and trade. Log in with market data and let's search for IVV. So this one is $421.76 per share. You don't need to have $471 to own a share, because Interactive Brokers facilitates fractional shares. You can start investing with as little as like say $7, which you saw on the account. So the price changed recently to 422.90. So here we're going to switch from shares to USD, and we're going to specify 7. And for things like this, I normally go market. Time forcing, go down to cancel, so it will stay there until you go and cancel the order. So submit by order, accept, accept, and that's pretty much it. My order has been filled, and that's how easy it is to invest in the S&P 500. So here we now have the S&P 500, and it's showing a cost basis of $7, current market value of $6.95, and this is the average price we paid for it, down 11 cents for the day. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.